Hi people, I am a producer, composer, grew up as an autistic kid in a social culture in Holland and came later in not relatable situations by hard-making utterances in the international pop scene. After the sabotage of my ideas for my music revolution by press me the isolated satisfaction in social glorifying Oriental roads, I needed urgently doing some success in the literature and wild behavior by my big amygdala for the space, so that I hardly could do my work professional as good as possible to build it up. In 2014 I was lured and re-related to Emma Watson by my success, and in April 2016 I could finally for the first time in my life an ambition that I wanted to reach. The fact that I have sometimes critical points, is not because of wanting to be an enemy, but to enforce understanding, especially objective my life, to see a day as an autistic male feministic prima donna type. Also if I have to repeat facts as long as I don't get my grace. If my dilemma is in difficult times, then the woman goes first to her and to me the man, and together we could making something come true. She for female in the East, I for male in the West. But some idiots put an experiment with a competitor on me and that spoiled the trust in the East again. Those kind of dirty idiots in the business think that they have to decide when an ambition is deserved or not, but they are wrong. I experienced in a neutral state of mind to power what I need to achieve it. The others cannot judge about my own proved experiences and results. Here in Holland the system of the profs thought exactly the same in the case of my ex, and it was one of the most notorious situation in the pop scene that could ever happen. Especially if I didn't reach my perspective, and my grace still yet have to come, and surely in reality. The point is, the people who don't know real socialism, didn't experience the dependence what's necessary for a fragile autistic man to work out of his isolation as good as possible. People like Trump and especially Hillary Clinton abuse and block the grace for that. Some people think that greatness is just deserved by working hard in the regular way, but it isn't, and even totally not. The fact that I don't and cannot work regular, will never mean that I don't work. The reason why the characters of for example Rain Man and A Beautiful Mind lived so isolated is for example by what they are personally missing. They feel too stiff and squirry. And because of the way my mother let me grew up, I discover those kind of isolations, and that's why I wear for example graceful scarves, because a man is far behind up to date with round elegance. I am a male feministic prima donna type, as I said often. I want a girl who drives but don't want to ride along with her in combination of the most beautiful royal oversized fashion style. The problems of today is huge because of responsibilities of the past that be missed and never could ge their grace, and I say again, and especially in my neutral state of mind to power, I cannot hold on the regular pressure. That's why I have to work my way the best I can. And some people even had the dirty nerve to talk that I am disabled like it's normal that things like that can happen, but that totally isn't. And types like Trump and Clinton still don't seem to care a F about that, and that's an example why they grave their own hole. Lots of people, also in America, totally don't have any problem with how I can work best. That's why I know that the dirty side of the business use me as a scapegoat and pretend that I do that to them. The world is not only America, and if they want to let America come first, then they also, I said also, have to take care about fragile persons who enforced to come free, and show what they need to work as good as possible in their neutral state of mind to power, and not get in such suck experiments with such destructive competitors pretending that I cannot be neutral to power. And of course I also have my, very, important points for what I have to do for America, praising their colorful shows and sincere colorful prestations, doing my next plan for the repertoire of my music revolution ideas when my equipment is ready instead of yelling further or at least much less as possible, and save the contribution of my dilemma with the statement to stay on the line so that unwishful circumstances don't have the right in this case anymore for the rest for both sides. Meanwhile, great sincere thanks for reading.